Good day, Adventure Racing friends. I'm Heidi Miller from Adventure Racing World Series, and today I'm chatting to the Malaysian race director. Hello, Brandon Chee. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Hi, Heidi, and the rest of the world. How are you?
We are so good and wonderful to chat. And thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for your time as well.
Yeah, and how is it going in Kuala Lumpur?
Oh, Kuala Lumpur now we are getting better, especially with the COVID-19. In a week times, we are opening our borders, especially with Malaysia and Singapore borders. And soon we're going to open our Malaysia and Thailand border and the rest of the world. I think our cases are getting lesser and lesser. We are very good. School is opening, so that's a good news. And of course, a lot of events already started to can host the event now. Of course, up to 250 people at the moment. Okay. I think that's a good news for Malaysia, and I hope the rest of the world will improve as fast as possible.
Yeah, but that sounds very good. You guys are being very disciplined, and well, that's a good result. Let's hope it's staying like that, and yeah, we can start adventuring again.
Yeah.
Brandon, as you've seen, and our friends at home, we are introducing our race directors to you. We are very fortunate. Brandon, he's got his own beautiful story to share with us. But last year, Malaysian race was a demonstration race, a wonderful learning curve, and it was a good success. They're very excited, and they've got a big committee and group working towards next year's event, which is going to be on a full-on qualifying event on the World Series circuit. But Brandon, before we get to your event for next year, I think let's just tell our audience first, who are you and where are you coming from? So tell us a little bit more about Brandon.
Okay, I'm actually I'm wearing a lot of hats. Actually, I'm an outdoor person, definitely. I do events, outdoor events. I do teaching in bushcraft, survival. Okay, of course, we also do a lot of training for people to do Ironman or triathlons. Okay, so that's the interest that why we are here with World Series, Adventure Race World Series. You know, so we want to be part of the family. For me, I look at it as it's a cream of the adventure race. This is where ARWS series about. So yeah, I'm myself. I do races, but in local Malaysia a long time ago, and then yeah, that's the interest. Who am I? And I'm more an outdoor persons.
Okay, and I think you're missing something, Brandon. When I follow you on social media, you've got a family.
Oh yes. Oh, I have 3 kids. Quite young, 3 of them. 2 girls and 1 boy. Yeah, of course, my wife.
Yeah, your other partner.
Yeah.
And there's one more thing. I always see you making these amazing food and dishes. You know, it seems to me that you're quite a good chef and you love doing cooking.
That's during our MCO, the control time during the COVID-19. So you can't go anywhere, you're stuck at the home. So you got no choice to do a lot of baking, cooking together with the family. Yes, I love cooking. And then of course, when we're in the jungle, we do a lot of wild gourmet cooking kind of style. So I think that's part of as an outdoor person, as an educator in outdoor. So we need to know that.
No,
Thanks for watching my videos.
I'm following you. It looks delicious. And I'm sure we'll need to come for a cooking class or 2, you know, next time when I when I see you. Brandon, so you said you are want to be part of the family, and from our side, I can say to you already, welcome to the Adventure Racing family. And obviously from all the teams in the world, and they will get to know you And we wish you a very long journey for the future of your event and of adventure racing. You've got a beautiful country. And I've been myself a few times to Malaysia and also to Borneo. So I know you've really got the culture, the food, the nature. It's such a wonderful destination for adventure racing. So
yes, definitely.
You just need to bring it together with the organization, and then I'm sure you'll have a fantastic event for the future. And on that note, Brandon, let's go straight into your event. We are very excited. I've spoken to you. I know you and your whole team, you're also very excited. So let's run through your event and share with our viewers and our adventure racers what's going to happen in Malaysia next year. So they need to fly into Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur, yeah.
And then from there?
From there, they do a transfer over to Miri, Sarawak.
In Sarawak,
in
Miri. In Sarawak, Sarawak, excuse my pronunciation, Sarawak is also
correct, yeah.
The sponsor of the event, the Sarawak.
Yeah, the state government of Sarawak, the tourism Sarawak is basically sponsoring the event. So they are giving us a full support on this. They're very, very excited actually. And of course, many years before, you know, Rick Galwa, he's done it in Sarawak as well. Yeah, and then of course the following years we have Eco Challenge in Sabah, in Borneo as well. Yeah. So I think this Adventure Race, the qualifying for them is something that very big. They are talking about it. Sarawak tourism are very looking forward to see all of you.
Oh, wonderful. So teams then fly into Miri, and from Miri, where's your HQ? I know you've said to me you've got a
for Miri itself, it's very close, very near. Our hotel is Marriott Hotel.
The Marriott.
The Marriott, yeah, the Marriott hotels. So we're going to flag off there and also ending there as well.
Wonderful. Yeah. So you start, you do a big circle, but you come back. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. Tell me, Brandon, you know the approximate distance and your winning time for the first teams?
We are looking at around 500 kilometers, maybe around 3.5 days, you know, winning time. Definitely it's a very exciting trail that we are developing now. We actually are testing out some areas. Of course, as you know, Borneo are rich culture in diversity in the culture itself, the people itself, the food, and then the scenery, the natural environment of Borneo itself. So I think this is very important for all the team to join us. You know, it's not just for the race, you know, and of course to experience what is the real Borneo, because we actually go through a lot of places that very interesting in Borneo itself, in Miri.
It sounds very exciting. No, I mean, like I told you before, I've been there myself, and I know it's really a special country. And I also think, like you said, there's the one component when we speak about weather for the teams. And you said to me, "Oh, Heidi, it's always hot and humid."
It's a very unique. Of course, everyone know we are in the tropical rainforest, you know, in the equator, and then you get all the heat, wet. When it's rain, it's going to be very wet and very cold, you know. When it's hot, it's very hot, you know, up to, it's not like very hot. We have around 35 Celsius, 37 or 38 maximum, you know, that kind of, then we can drop to maybe in the Borneo itself, the area that we walk through, maybe up to 10 Celsius, you know, so it's quite a big gap. So dry and wet, that is definitely.
Dry and wet. The teams must be ready.
And humid.
And humid. They must be absolutely ready for those kind of weather conditions. Yeah. It's awesome. Brandon, speak to me about the kayaks. What is your plan in your race?
We have, of course, we have water elements. The kayak, we use double-seater kayak, sit on top. Yeah.
Okay, and approximately how far are they going to kayak?
Oh, we estimate, we can say from, we have a few routes that we're not confirmed yet, but at least about 80 kilometers.
Good, good. No, that's what it's all about.
But it's a mixture. It's not one go. It's a mixture.
Yes.
It's
broken up in different legs.
broken up. Yeah, correct.
Okay, Brandon. Brandon, I think what else would our teams would like to know? Any rope sections in your race? Are you including?
Oh yeah, we do. We do have rope sections. Commons. We are in the caving. We do some abseiling.
Oh, wow.
And of course, another very unique one that we started in Adventure Race is the tree climbing.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And how high? How do you climb a tree?
That's good questions. Because in Malaysia, in the rainforest, we have one particular tree that very, very tall. The tallest in our country. It's called tualang tree. Tualang tree, basically, yes. The honeybee like to make nests there, and then so it's grow up to at least 80 to 120 meters tall.
So how high must I climb up to the top?
To the top, maybe 60, 70, 80, depends.
Okay. And then what is the special skill to climb up this tree?
Oh, they did yeah. Of course, they use rope, more technical equipments to use that for the tree climbing.
Okay.
And it's more like people do ARWS tree people climbing. The kind of equipment they use.
So I hope at the registration you will have a good demonstration and show the teams just how to climb the tree.
Oh yes.
At your registration site. Okay.
Yes. We do have a competency test. Like during our last year demonstration race, we do have a competency test to make sure that they are able to do the tree climbing activity.
Okay, that sounds. And the caving, you mentioned caving. Is it like a big cave, a crawling cave? What kind of?
It's a big cave. For your info, we passed through one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site during our race. So one of the cave is under the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So it's very interesting cave. It's very big, very huge. Hopefully, we will do something special there, inside the cave.
Well, that sounds wonderful. So we've got great caving, we've got tree climbing, we've got a rope section we've got different kayaking sections.
Yeah.
That sounds all good. Tell me, Brandon, your mapping, your orienteering, or you're gonna have orienteering in your race, or your navigation. What do you feel is the difficult?
We more navigation on the race, definitely.
Yeah.
Navigation on the race. It's a mixture of different maps they're going to use throughout the race. It's going to be very interesting.
And you're going to give the maps to them as they reach each section, kind of thing, or have you not yet decided yet?
Yeah, that's the plan for now. Well, we'll see how.
To see how it goes. I fully understand.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that can still happen. Oh, well,
yes.
That sounds wonderful. I mean, like I said, I'm sure the team's going to pass villages, local. I see a lot of local people and houses, and if they
the longhouse. The longhouse, we call it. Yeah, the longhouse.
Yes, and I can just imagine they can buy food from these sort of little shops on the road. They don't need to bother much about food shopping beforehand.
Yep. Correct. Maybe you see Brandon is cooking there. I'm joking.
No, Brandon, I'm definitely going to make sure, we are telling all our teams that definitely at the finishing line, that if they're not going to get a feast at the finishing line, you just walk straight to Brandon, because we know that he can make a great food.
Local food is one of the best interesting thing in Borneo. You have many kinds of variety. So we are planning to pass by a lot of villages, the Aborigine people villages, Of course, one thing is to help them as well to stir up their economies as well, and hopefully after the race, more people will visit their areas and do some stuff there. So that is one of our. Besides that, also during our race, we actually have one activity. It's a social responsibility activity. It's a community service activity. I think it's the end of the race. We'll do that. So this is to boost up the locals' culture and economy.
No, that's wonderful. I mean, it's wonderful to give back to the local community, and also the international awareness and the tourism, and to give them exposure. So we always urge our teams to take cash with them and to be embracing, the local people and community, and be friendly and buy from them things if you can. And also, I think with this destination, it will be wonderful for the teams, maybe if they would like to travel on, so they can either come a few days early or they can come a few days later. I'm sure Brandon and his team will assist any teams that would like to know where to go, or just after the race, maybe for a few days you just want to relax. And again, go back to some of those wonderful places you've seen. Or
don't worry too much, because as I mentioned, Sarawak Tourism is our main sponsor. So the tourism itself, or the government, the tourism Sarawak itself, they will bring you anywhere after the race, or maybe before the race as well. We will organize some tours for our teams.
Okay, wonderful. So you know what, Brandon, I want to do the race, but please tell the tourism and just go and show me the route 1 week before the race.
Yes. I'll bring Hedy. To get approval.
I will get approval. Brandon, it sounds very, very exciting to me. As I said, it's a wonderful hotel you're staying at. And the Borneo area, the Sarawak area is fantastic. So I can only think that the teams will have a fantastic experience. I know that you've got quite a good local supportive teams already, and that there are still a few places left open for international teams. And guys, if you've listened to what Brandon said today, you are intrigued and excited, please reach out to him. His details is on our website. You can contact him. They are welcoming requests, and they will assist you as much as they can. And lastly, Brandon, I think let's just tell our international. Brandon spoke to me and he said, if there's any international volunteers, experienced volunteers, like people who have been working at previous or other adventure races, they are also welcome to contact him. And they will look after you. As you just heard, he will cook for you, he will drive you around, and he will make sure that you have a fantastic time in Malaysia.
Definitely,
Good.
Thank you, Hedy.
Thank you, Brandon. Again, from our World Series side, we just want to say to you, we wish you all the best, and may you have a wonderful race. We know it's your first qualifying race. We know as a race director, there are so many things that can go wrong, that needs to be handled on the spur of the moment, and from one race director to another. I can just wish you the best, and that it also be a wonderful future for you. And I know it's a new journey for you and your wife and your children. So, and you love the lifestyle that it can work out for you guys. So from our side, just all the best, and we encourage the teams to support everybody. And yes, it sounds fantastic, guys.
That Joe is coming to broadcast us, so please come in.
Say again, I missed that.
No, National Geography.
Yes.
We invited National Geography to do all the broadcasts with us.
Yes, that is going to be absolutely fantastic. Yes, and we have a big crew coming to your race, so that will be absolutely amazing. Amazing.
And we have we will give opportunity to people, the spectators, which is you cannot be at the race area, but you can actually feel it in the virtual reality way. We're going to have that for you guys as well.
Okay, so guys, you've heard it, all the passion and excitement, it's there. And yes, as I said, Brandon, all the best of luck and God bless.
Thank you so much, Shelley. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, Brandon.